The ability to control devices with our minds may seem like science fiction, but it is already here, folks. Joining us now is the Mythbuster himself, Tory Belleci, to explain how blending technology and a new Star Wars science fiction toy makes this a possibility. Tory, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
It's kind of like, it sounds too good to be true, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, I'm a big Star Wars fan.
That is controlled by your mind?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, me too. And the reason, when I was a kid, I saw it, back in the 70s. That movie changed the course of my life. It was like, I knew I wanted to be in the movie industry, but more importantly, I wanted to become a Jedi. And this toy allows you to train like a Jedi. I mean, it's the coolest thing ever.
Okay, so tell me how it works, because we've been looking at it here all morning. We have it in the studio, and we're trying to figure out how it works. So how does it do what it does?
So the way that it works is it's basically playing off the brain technology, your brain waves. You're creating brain waves as you concentrate, and so it's very similar to like an EEG. And so when you're wearing this headset, you're building up the beta brain waves, and when it gets strong enough, it sends a signal to the toy, and you can actually control the holograms inside of it.
So now exactly how do you do that? Because my first thought is, well, hopefully you're not thinking dirty thoughts, because that's going to show up on the you know what I mean? So how is it picking?
It doesn't show
how are we seeing Yoda right now?
So the way that is happening is the toy, you have to provide a iPad or some kind of tablet. Then you download the free app, and once you insert it into the toy, then it creates your 3D hologram. Then when you put on the headset and you start clearing your mind, focusing, using the force, you build up those beta brain waves, and then it sends the signal, and then you can actually control the holograms.
That is unbelievable. So, of course.
But it won't show you. It won't show you an image of what you're thinking.
Okay, thank goodness.
It'll just control the toy.
Okay, thank goodness. All right, so obviously this is this very next generation toy stuff here. Are we going to start seeing more toys like this where it's using the brain waves and using that energy to interact with?
I think so. I mean, right now we're looking at, there's so many uses for this brain activity. And Uncle Milton, the toy company, has now, we see it in the military, we see it being used in the medical field, and now we're seeing it in the toy field. This is just the beginning. I mean, who knows? Pretty soon we're going to have droids, running around our houses, and we're going to be controlling them with our mind.
Right, yeah, and that was, my next question is, seeing this technology here, obviously it's going to have applications far-reaching, just us playing like we're Jedis or Siths. So, so we're going to start seeing this more in technology that moves beyond toys.
Absolutely, and the great thing about, the fact that it's now in a toy, it's getting kids excited about science and getting them so interested that they're going to continue to learn, and it's going to stick with them. Because let's face it, I mean, the kids of this generation are going to be figuring out the problems of the next generation.
Yeah, absolutely. So before we get out, of course, we got to know, where do we get this product?
So you can get these at any major retailer, or if you go to StarWarsScience.com, you can also get them there.
StarWarsScience.com. Last question for you, Tory.
Yes.
Do you already have your tickets for opening day? Have you already bought them?
Yes, I do. And I'm going to be at a screening with probably over 200 stormtroopers. So it's going to be a good day.
Wow, fantastic. That's the way to see the movie. Tory, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Again, guys, for more information on where you can pick up this Jedi training device, head over to casa.com.